Welcome to Red Moon Anime. Today we're breaking down episode 5 of Solo Leveling Season 2. From Jinwoo's tense encounter with Hae-in to a deadly high orc ambush, this episode is full of suspense. Let's dive right in. The episode kicks off with an intense confrontation as Hae-in steps in front of Jinwoo at the entrance to the A-rank dungeon boss's chamber. Her sharp gaze locks onto him, filled with suspicion and authority. She commands Jinwoo to step away from the gate, emphasizing that she doesn't want him to provoke the boss and put the mining team in grave danger. Her presence exudes strength, making it clear that she is not someone to be challenged lightly. Before Jinwoo can leave, however, Hae-in suddenly stops him. Her keen senses pick up on something unusual, and without hesitation, she leans in and smells him. The action surprises Jinwoo, but he remains composed, knowing that Hae-in has a reason for her actions. After taking a moment to process what she has detected, she comes to a realization: Jinwoo is a hunter. To confirm her suspicion, she asks to check his ID. After reviewing his credentials and verifying his status, she finally allows him to pass. Jinwoo then reunites with the miners, who have been waiting for him. As they continue their work, they explain more about Hae-in's role in the dungeon. They reveal that she is their protector, ensuring that the boss remains contained and doesn't pose a threat to the mining operation. The miners further elaborate on Hae-in's peculiar sensitivity to certain hunters, explaining that she has a unique constitution that makes her uncomfortable around specific scents. To counteract this, she always covers her nose with a handkerchief. Jinwoo reflects on his encounter with Hae-in and finds it intriguing that she didn't react negatively to his scent. He begins to analyze the reason behind it, pondering why his presence didn't trigger the same discomfort she experiences with others. It doesn't take him long to arrive at a conclusion. He doesn't have a distinct hunter scent because he is the player. This realization adds another layer to his growing understanding of his unique abilities and existence. Later, as the day progresses, one of the miners approaches Jinwoo and hands him his payment for the work he has done. The miner then extends an offer, inviting Jinwoo to continue working with them. Although Jinwoo initially intends to decline, the miner is persistent. He brings up the upcoming A and C-rank raid missions, attempting to entice Jinwoo with the prospect of further opportunities. Sensing that Jinwoo remains hesitant, the miner ups the ante by promising to convince his boss to double Jinwoo's salary if he agrees to stay on for just one more day. Meanwhile, away from the dungeon, Hae-in makes a discreet phone call. There's something about Jinwoo that has piqued her curiosity, and she wants to dig deeper into his background. Speaking in a serious tone, she requests information on him. However, the person on the other end of the line delivers unexpected news. Jinwoo's records are sealed. This revelation only fuels Hae-in's intrigue, leaving her with more questions than answers. Hae-in hangs up the phone, her thoughts lingering on Jinwoo. She leans back, reflecting on the strange and intriguing things she has observed about him. Among all the people she has met, Jinwoo is the only one with a scent that she finds pleasant. Something about him stands out in a way she can't quite put into words. This lingering curiosity leaves her deep in thought, wondering about the mystery that surrounds him. The next day, Jinwoo reports to work, ready to complete his assigned duties alongside the miners. He moves efficiently, his enhanced strength making the usual tasks far easier than they should be. During a break, the familiar voice of Captain Son Ki-hoon interrupts the chatter among the miners. Ki-hoon approaches the group with a request. He needs a volunteer to help with luggage carrying, and he's willing to offer a risk allowance to whoever accepts the job. Jinwoo, always looking for new opportunities, steps forward and agrees to help. With that, he joins Ki-hoon and his assault team as they prepare to enter an A-rank dungeon. As they advance toward their destination, Ki-hoon explains that he's not officially a captain yet. though he hopes to earn the title once this raid is successfully completed. There's a determined fire in his eyes, a hunger to prove himself in the face of danger. Once inside the dungeon, it doesn't take long before danger finds them. A pack of jackal-type magic beasts appears from the shadows, lunging at Ki-hoon's group with bloodthirsty intent. The team reacts quickly, engaging the creatures in combat. Swords slash through the air, spells are cast, and after a hard-fought battle, the jackals are defeated. However, before the group has a chance to breathe, an even greater threat emerges: high orcs. These brutal, towering monsters charge at Ki-hoon's team, their sheer strength and numbers quickly overwhelming the hunters. Despite their best efforts, Ki-hoon's group struggles against the relentless assault. Sensing the tide of battle turning against them, Jinwoo activates his stealth ability, moving unseen through the chaos. From the shadows, he silently eliminates enemies, shifting the odds in the team's favor without revealing his full power. With Jinwoo's secret assistance, the High Orcs are eventually defeated. As the dust settles, one of the team members hesitantly questions how they managed to secure such an unexpected victory. Suspicion lingers in the air. Something about the fight doesn't add up. Then, one of the female hunters steps forward, revealing that she noticed a strange presence during the battle. She carefully admits that she detected Jinwoo's stealth skill, realizing that he had secretly helped them survive. However, instead of exposing him, she makes a quiet promise. Since Jinwoo saved them all, she won't disclose his abilities to the rest of the group. The others, meanwhile, still rattled by their narrow escape, begin urging Ki-hoon to call for a retreat. Understanding the risks of pushing forward, Ki-hoon makes the decision to withdraw. Together, the team and Jinwoo make their way back toward the dungeon's entrance, their minds heavy with everything that had just transpired. Though they had survived, the lingering uncertainty of what had truly happened in that battle remains. Someone informs Ki-hoon that a high-level entity placed the powerful barrier at the dungeon's entrance. The person attempting to remove it examines its complex structure and warns that dismantling it will take time. Just as she begins, an overwhelming surge of magic fills the air. The dungeon boss's presence is near. Before anyone can react, a sudden force strikes, injuring her and several others. Ki-hoon and Jinwoo turn sharply, sensing another threat. Behind them stand 50 High Orcs, their fierce eyes locked on the group. One steps forward, his aura radiating dominance. He introduces himself as Kargalgan and smugly confirms that he placed the barrier. Offering Ki-hoon a choice, he commands him to either meet with him or die. Seeing no other option, Ki-hoon agrees, and Kargalgan departs with his warriors, leaving an uneasy silence. Jinwoo approaches Ki-hoon, who instructs him to escape and rally their other assault team while they create a diversion. Before Jinwoo can go, one of Ki-hoon's injured allies hands him a folded parchment, her last will. She asks him to deliver it to her family, and Jinwoo solemnly accepts. Meanwhile, Hae-in arrives at the mining team's work site, questioning a worker about Jinwoo. The worker confirms that Jinwoo volunteered as Ki-hoon's porter and entered the A-rank dungeon. The realization tightens in Hae-in's chest as the scene shifts back to the dungeon. The episode ends with Ki-hoon's group arriving at Kargalgan's base, uncertainty hanging in the air like a blade poised to strike. That's it for our recap of Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 5. If you enjoyed this recap, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share it with your fellow anime fans. Don't stop here. Check out our other videos for more epic anime breakdowns. What do you think of Jinwoo's latest challenge? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for tuning in to Red Moon Anime. We'll see you in the next adventure.